Hey, Hendrik.
Hey, hey Jeffrey, hey Diane.
What's going on?
Good morning. Are y'all in Texas?
Yep.
Yeah,
Enjoy the barbecue. I'm jealous. Hendrik, could you put the agenda link in the chat?
yeah, I will do it. It would be great if somebody else could share it today because I'm only here with the iPad. Give me a second. I will share it.
Okay. I'm on a mobile.
It's that. You can find the agenda in the chat. So let me ping the TSC channel because it's only Riemann and me so far.
Hey, Brandon.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Could you, Hendrik is on a mobile device or an iPad, and I'm on a mobile device. Can you share the agenda on the screen and drive it again today?
Oh yeah, that would be great.
No problem. I'm also on a mobile device.
Okay. Let's see who else joins. I mean, if it's there we have another TSC member. Hey, Miran. Miran, are you on a mobile device or are you on your PC?
I'm on my PC.
Oh, are you willing to share the agenda? Because all of us are on mobile devices today.
Sure. Let me set up. Hold on.
Thank you, Milan. I had to go to the coffee shop to get another coffee, but I already finished it. So
Uh, Oh, but can
Hey,
I do?
Alex, hey, Stoyan. So we have quorum, which is good. So while was waiting for the agenda, maybe one short information. So Richard Riemann and I, we have a conflict with this meeting today. So I would like to leave the meeting after we talked about the agenda points, which is the upcoming election and the voting on the proposal we had last week. And if somebody else, maybe Megan or Brandon, is willing to continue the moderation once I'm gone, that would be awesome. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, got the
You find
minutes.
the link in the chat, Milan.
Oh, good.
I sent it in the Zoom chat.
Thank you. Which
Sure.
I not. Oh, no, here's it. Yeah,
Or
Diane, that is.
maybe I sent it
Thank you,
before you
Diane.
I sent
joined.
it. I sent it
Yeah,
again directly to him.
Okay. Yeah.
that's perfect. Let me share my screen. It's a long time I shared my Zoom. Let's see.
It's a-
Let's look at the entire. There you go. How's this?
Great. Thank you.
Perfect.
Perfect. Good.
Awesome.
So a lot of people are already here in the meeting. So let's start directly. Welcome to the TSC meeting. Like any meeting we do at the Hiero project, this is a public meeting, which means it's open to everybody. We're happy to have you here in the meeting, discuss with us, bring topics into this meeting and any other Hiero meeting. You can find the invites to those meetings in our public calendar that is linked like here in the minutes on our webpage or in our GitHub. And since it's public meetings, all our meetings are public meetings, they're done under the code of conduct of the Linux Foundation and the antitrust policy of the Linux Foundation. So when having a look at the agenda for today, we have 4 points. One is regarding approving previous minutes. I've seen Jessica is here in the meeting. So Jessica, there was one pull request where your help is needed to move it forward, and all the rest ones look quite good or already merged. So if you could have a look at it, Jessica, that would be great.
Yep, I'll look into it.
Perfect. So when it comes to HIPs, as far as I know, there are no HIPs we would like to discuss today. Anyway, maybe you can open the project view so that we have just seen it. I think it's Milan who's sharing, right? You can just click on the link. It's a link in the agenda under HIPs. You see like projects, yeah. So this is the project board we see, and the only one that is currently like interesting for us is the simple thesis, but this is still in progress. So maybe next week or the week after next week, I need to talk with Richard when it will be come back to the TSC. So no HIPs that we need to vote on or that will be presented to the TSC at the moment. But on the other hand, we have the upcoming election, which is the election for one of our TSC seats. And as you can see in the timeline, we're now at a point where the nomination period has or ends today, and starting tomorrow, the election will start that once like 11 days, so near to 2 weeks, where every maintainer of any of the projects in Hiero is allowed to vote. And then at the end of the month, we will, come up and announce the winner of the voting. So we have 2 nominations so far. Nominations can come in till the end of the day. At the moment, we have Georgi Lazarov and Mei Chan, who both have been nominated for the seats and who both are valid nominations, as you can see, with a very nice description of the nominated person, with containing background and why it would be great to have that person on the TSC. I believe there are really 2 very strong nominations. So I'm happy to see those nominations here, which allows us to do reasonable voting and definitely fill the seat with a strong person here. Thanks for that. Any questions on the election?
Let me just think a moment. Is there was there an update on or has there any been discussions on the communication towards the maintainers? I know we discussed this.
Yeah.
I know we last week, but sorry, my brain needed refreshment. Okay.
Yeah, we discussed 2 points last week. One point was about how to find all the maintainers and things like that. So Jessica shared 2 days ago a document with me containing all the maintainers that are allowed to vote. And last time Jessica and I said we will update all the maintainer MD files. I was on a conference last week, so I don't have time for that. But it's on my list to move that forward with Jessica. And the other point was, Milan, you were right. We would like to do a presentation of the 2 nominees so that they can present themselves and do a Q&A for the maintainers to let them ask questions and invite all the maintainers to meeting. We discussed if we want to do that with a live streaming by, for example, using StreamYard, or just do it in a community call or in the TSC meeting. And I know you and Brandon and Jessica had some discussions around it. Maybe somebody of you can give an overview about the current state.
So I suggested that we that was last week actually, but and I suggested that we do this in the community call. Unfortunately, the community call happened very soon after we had that email discussion. So we couldn't do it there, but I think the community call is probably a good place to do that. Yeah, the community call next it would be then the community call next week.
Which means we would invite all maintainers to come to the community call next week. In a perfect, we could do a short news about that in the blog, like, hey, we will do that call, please join us. I will do some advertisement about it at Hashgraph, at LimeChain, and in the Discord. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, and maybe then with the next vote coming, we can start earlier to prepare something and we do it with StreamYard or something like that. Does that make sense to all?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just thinking maybe, I mean, it could be like very low-hanging fruit, perhaps. I think that's a good idea. And then we could like have maybe Genfinity, for example, they could stream that as well, right? So that we just make use of more exposure, but then we keep it low key. I mean, it doesn't need to be like a big bombastic thing, but we can have it like a streamed Hiero community meeting about the maintainers, which sounds pretty cool. So I can ping Ryan about that if that's
nice.
Something. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Any other questions on that topic?
Nope, all good for me.
Great. Which brings us, and sorry to do this, Harry, as I said at the beginning, Guillaume and I have a conflict, so, and we would like to be here on the voting so that we have quorum. And that brings us to the next point, which is last week, Mark gave an introduction of this project proposal regarding the Hiero cryptography project that is used, which is currently the Hedera cryptography project, which is used in the consensus node and that should be transferred to Hiero and become a Hiero project. So we had the presentation last week. Are there any additional questions that came up after that presentation, maybe over the week, that you have regarding that proposal, or do you say you are ready to vote on that proposal?
Sorry,
So-
I'm good to vote.
Okay, so let's ask the other way around. Is there any TSC member who's not ready to vote? Okay, looks like we can do the voting, which is great. Thanks for that. So let me have a look. Oh, Alex is the first one here. Alex, how do you vote?
Approve.
Brandon,
Approved.
Riemann,
Approved.
Milan,
Yes, approved.
Stoyan,
Approved.
and I approve too. Which means we have a new project that will be transferred hopefully to Hiero in near future, I assume. Jessica, that is, since it's coming from Hedera, maybe we can discuss with the Hedera CI team, Jessica, how we move it forward. Yeah, that's great. Thanks all for making that happen, to just get another project into our organization. So which already brings us to any other business. And I know one point that I would like to highlight, and so I have not presented or prepared anything for that, but in near future we have our first anniversary, and there was a meeting happening around that. And Jessica, maybe you can give a short introduction on that? Would that be possible?
Sorry, sorry, I lost you there.
Oh, sorry. About the anniversary meeting. So I'm
Oh.
only here with my iPad, so I cannot show anything. Maybe you can show it. Would that be possible?
Yeah, sure. So let me put the link in the chat. So I actually even open a discussion on this too, and I put it in the announcements in Discord. Would you mind opening that link? Thank you so much. So there's two events actually happening on September, and one of them is the September 17, which it is the webinar celebrating the first year anniversary of Hiero. And if you open that, there's a Zoom link that I posted there. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere mentioned in the LinkedIn announcement there. But we're going to have a fireside conversation with several of the community members. So as you can see, we have Hendrik, we have Sophie, and we have Milan participating in this webinar. So we're also going to have Daniela, and we're going to have Sham also talking about where Hiero has all the journey that Hiero has taken during the past year. And I think it would be very nice if people attended. This is gonna happen again on September 17. And yeah, it's definitely something that the community would like to know about. It will be fun for the community to join. The second event is going to be on September 23rd. It's a hackathon and Hedera course presented by Dar Blockchain. So that has been announced already in the meetup site. So there's all the information that this event is for. And the date is the September 23rd. So please mark that in your calendars. And yep, this is the two main events happening right now on happening this month.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's great, especially that it's now really just already 1 year Hiero. That's so crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really great. So
Yeah, I
congratulations to
think
everybody.
we achieved so much. So as said, I would like to leave now. If you have any other topics, Milan or Brandon, maybe, or somebody else for sure, maybe you can take the moderation, and I will have a look at the recording later.
Sure.
Good.
Thank you so much, Hendrik. And Lehman already left, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Hendrik. And yeah, and see you next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so I guess everybody can still see my screen. I mean, we're now at the any other business. Anybody wants to will address anything? I mean, now's your chance.
I don't have any other business on my end. Just a random note. I've been very busy working on an ERC indexer for ERC token data on the network. So if anyone's interested, let me know. Just thought I'd mention that quickly. But other than that, yeah, no other business on my.
Good. Did I hear someone else say something? Was it Diane or?
No, I'm fine to end now. Get a half
Okay.
an hour back, a little bit of time back, and yeah.
40 minutes even.
Yeah.
Whoa, never happens.
This is crazy. This is the most efficient TSC call in history.
There we go.
I know.
Mhm. All right.
All good.
All right, thank you everybody. See you next week. And so the let's see, the nomination phase ends today. So anybody who still wants to nominate anyone or wants to nominate themselves for a TSC seat, you know, today is still your chance. So from tomorrow on, we'll have 2 weeks, which will be the election phase. So exciting to see it expand to it actually rotating now. Jessica, go ahead.
Yeah, just a reminder that all the eligible voters, the notification is gonna happen via GitHub notifications. So if you please check your notifications, how it's configured and what email you have configured in your GitHub notifications, because that is the way that we send the ballot. So that's just a reminder, but I'll post that in the announcements channel just to give a reminder. Thank you.
Excellent. All right, so please check your GitHub inboxes, and yeah, let's see what comes out of it. But either way, both 2 excellent candidates, so we can't even lose, and that's amazing. Thank you very much, everybody, and have an excellent Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.